I'm KDJ and your Skyline Scoop starts right now.
Good morning, Raiders! Could you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the salute to the Texas flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. At this time, you can pray, meditate, or remain respectfully silent. Teachers, please monitor this. At this time, you may begin.
You may be seated. Please remember your mission statement.
Unity and effort.
Pride and result.
We're not a real band, Mariah. We're not a real band. Come on, get it together.
She's British.
We have 22 more days of school left. And this is what you're worried about? Me being off key?
5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know about you,
but I'm feeling 22 more days of school left.
Good morning, Raiders. Today is So we only have a few announcements today, really just like one or two. If you are interested in going to the teen driver safety fair, you can go see Ms. Brown in the main office to get more information. Also, if you are interested in joining cross country, you can go see Coach Chavez in room G61B and get more information. Training begins soon and the season starts in August, so go by there either sometime this week, okay? Now it's time for your daily commercials.
Students, do not open any outside doors for anyone, students or adults. This is a safety issue. If you do open a door for someone, you will be subjected to disciplinary actions.
The floral department will be selling flowers every Thursday in front of the Decker store for the rest of the semester. If you are in need of flowers at any other time, come to 8:30, the floral design classroom. Thank you.
Left my body light somewhere in the sunshine. Watch the world flow to the dark side of the moon. Feel there's nothing I can do.
Let's take a look at today's A segment.
In recent years, some schools have worried that kids aren't ready for the real world when they graduate. They don't have the relationship skills to cope in college and career. They're not ready for the changing demands of a new workforce.
We're not generally comfortable in an office setting, I would say.
I get cooped up.
I won't go into an office that's ever been used before.
I am no good before 11 a.m.
They feel like if they work on those skills in school, students will also be ready to face academic challenges. They'll learn more deeply, and they'll have better relationships in the process. It's called social emotional learning.
So social awareness, relationship skills, responsible decision making, and self-awareness today, and self-management. Was self-management the one we're working on this week? Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at each
Among the biggest challenges for adopting social emotional learning is defining exactly what it is. Most comprehensive SEL programs have a couple of layers. At the core is an evidence-based program that focuses on a menu of students' social and emotional skills. The next layer involves infusing those skills into classroom lessons in things like math and reading by encouraging students to do group work and open-ended problem solving. And the outer layer changes school and district policies in things like discipline and parent engagement. Teachers are at the core of making basically anything work in a school. So when a district embraces SEL, it needs to get teachers on board and make sure they feel comfortable putting it into place. Schools have addressed this by bringing teachers on board in the process early as they design their SEL practices. They've also brought in professional development to teach teachers what SEL looks like in other schools and what it might look like in their classroom. And they've given them time and space to collaborate with each other as they adjust what they do and how they interact with their students. One of the biggest challenges in embracing social and emotional learning might be defining what success looks like. Schools want to know if their programs are working, but researchers say that current measures for SEL might not be as sophisticated as they need to be used for things like deciding if a teacher is doing an effective job. That's because most SEL measurements rely on student surveys. If I've been playing basketball with my grandma my whole life, I might think I'm pretty good at it, but put me on a court with LeBron James, and I might realize I'm not as skilled as I thought. The same is true for student surveys. If you ask a kid if he has a lot of self-control, he might answer differently depending on his reference point, and that makes it pretty subjective. So some schools have sought to redesign these measures or separate them from high-stakes consequences to avoid some of the problems researchers have identified.
That's all we have for today, Raiders. Be sure to catch up on all things Skyline by following us at Skynet Broadcasting. And to make sure you never miss an episode of your Skyline Scoop, you can sign up to receive more broadcasts by texting SKYN to 1810. Catch us every day at SkynetBroadcasting.org. Make sure to listen to tomorrow's hits today and every day in the cafeteria anywhere else in the world with Skynet Radio. I'm KDJ, and from here with everybody at Skynet Broadcasting, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.